Hello, quilters. It's time for the reveal. I am so excited to share with you what this finally looks like. I uh I designed this a while ago. I made several copies for myself. I only showed a couple close friends what it looks like, and I'm so happy to share with you the reveal. Now, as a reminder, step 1, we did our cutting. Clue 2, we made our half square triangles. Clue 3, we made 4 patches. Clue 4, more half square triangles, and now we get to put it all together. So let me just share it all with you in the class. Clue 5. So it's live in the class. So here's your reveal. It starts with what you have on all of your set asides. And da 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 da, there it is. Uh, I'm thrilled with the way it looks. I like the movement of it. I was really pleased when I came up with that one. So that is the reveal. And here are what my quilts look like. So my first one was to make red, white, and blue because 2026 is the sesqua whatever 250th anniversary of America. So red, white, and blue, there's going to be a lot of red, white, and blue stuff going on this year in the United States. So this was my take on red, white, and blue. There's a black and white version of it for you. Here's the first version I made, and that is my version of red, white, and blue. Let's see if I can shrink this to get this to show on one page. There we go. So there's my red, white, and blue version. Here is my softer version with some book club fabric, which was really sweet. The directional print was that pink print in there, and I had full control of how I put those in. So I made those go up and down the whole way. So that is the quilt. What do you think? Let's see. Carol's up to date. Oop, I've got to turn off my screen sharing. Stop sharing. Hello. So Carol's up to date. Yay, Carol. Savannah, yes, I'm back. Oh, Carol, I'm glad you like it. Cute. Very nice. Thank you. No, thank you for quilting along. Several hundred quilters were making this today, and it was just a wonderful stay at home. I'm even wearing shoes on a day when I don't have to. So I got all dressed up to go out to quilt today, even though I went all the way into my sewing room. Heather, you love it. Was it worth getting up at 4 a.m. to start your quilt? Thanks for quilting along from Australia. I know the time change was a killer. Celeste, thank you. And thanks for doing the proofreading on step 1. Fortunately, I think that was the only typo we found so far. Yay! Let's see. Krista. Let's see who else we have. Terry and Patty. Oh, I'm happy to share it with you, Holly. A couple of these may show up as guild quilts, our charity quilts, because Holly and I are in the same quilt guild. Oh, thank you. Comments are coming in too fast for me to click on them. Can't wait to get yours together. That you can take time through the rest of the day, weekend, or whenever you get around to it. Let's see. I'm almost finished cutting fabrics. You need to iron and starch before you cut. Yeah. I'm good with the ironing. And when I quilt at primitive gatherings with Lisa Bonjean, I do press with the starch because she tells me to, but I don't do that in the rest of my quilts. But you do you. It's all cool. We all have our way of quilting. Oh, I'm glad you love how it looks. I like the bold colors. I made that softer version, which was really weird for me. I don't usually do soft. The half square, you need to finish trimming your half square triangles. I have about 5 left to do, and then I have to finish my 4 patches, and then all of my pieces are done. So I'll be assembling the quilt while I'm not cooking dinner. Let's see. You have your units made ready to put together? Yep. I lay mine out on the floor and then I have, a grabber tool because I'm disabled and can't pick things up off the floor. But it really is a helpful tool for quilting. The little squeeze it and it's a long stick that has a grabber on the end. My grandkids love to play with them when they're around. But I lay it out on my floor and then I can just pick them up one at a time. Heather, you're still in your pajamas and you're definitely worth getting up early for. Oh, thank you. I think, cup of tea, nap, you can take it easy for the rest of the day. You're catching up. No, you're not behind. I just wanted to give you something that was achievable instead of a big commitment, something you could start and finish in the new year. Yep, it could happen. Have some guild quilts. Fabric 3. Well, let's go back to the class. Fabric 3 are all the squares. So here we go. Fabric 3 in this quilt is the pink, which is pink, 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 pink. Fabric 3 is blue in this quilt. So the blue here, it's all these squares. Hopefully that made sense. Here, fabric 3 is like that medium gray here. And in this quilt, it's the blue again. Let me come back and see you. You had to do some creative cutting from your scraps. I approve of creative cutting, but hopefully you can get this done and dream of how you're going to quilt it during your recovery, Janet. How big is the quilt finished? It is 60 inches square. And then if you add a border on, you can get that up to 72 even easily. And I think I'm going to border the quilt that I'm making right now, the one with my cheddar background, with the reproduction fabrics. I think I'm going to put a border on that to make it bigger. I have some tall people that need quilts. It's always so much fun. Yeah, I have a great time. This is something I look forward to. So thank you for joining along. I'm interested in what free motion quilt pattern will pop up. We have some ideas. Stay tuned. I've got more. Because I'm going to tell you what's next. The Material Divas in Massachusetts, and 6 of us who joined your mystery quilt today. Oh, Martha, I'm so glad. Hello in Massachusetts, where I'm sure it's cold as well. I'll be heading up your way. I'm teaching in New Hampshire, right, not far from Boston, at the end of the month. So hello up your way. I love coming to your part of the world. Oh, thanks, Heather. You're such a trooper. Let's see. You lay out on the floor too. Yep. Awesome. Ooh, all the rainbows. Thank you. You changed fabric choices along the way. Have to finish a quilt collab with the granddaughter. Then it's off to my projects. You can do this. Whenever. The pattern is yours forever and ever. And yay for sewing with your granddaughter. And you caught up, Abby. Good job. The auto video is cutting in and out. Ooh, I hope it's not my end. Let me know. I'll see if I can do something about it. The fun will be quilt to quilt on the long mark. Could practice a lot of different designs. Oh, yeah. And it's also fun to practice on a quilt like this because you didn't put that much time into it. It's not, hand appliqued. What is the quilt behind me? The quilt behind me is called Field of Flowers. It is a cutie pattern available on my website. This is made with 16 fat eighths, some background fabric, and then the border. All cutie patterns are made with 16 fat eighths. And this fabric is, I think, a Rachel Rossi print. I made it for her for Quilt Market years ago, but I kept it. I don't always keep it. Let's see. Oh, Patty, now you see the 3. Okay, good job. Let's see what else we got here. Size info. Oh, always happy to answer. Oh, good, Patricia. It's here for you whenever you're ready. And you plan on adding a top and bottom border at least. Yeah, to make it taller. Patty, you had a great time? I did too. I was glad to quilt along with you today. See, Debbie, you're only getting one sentence sporadically. I'm so sorry. This is saved on YouTube. I know you're watching on Facebook. I can see that. You're watching on Facebook, but you can go to YouTube. YouTube keeps the Facebook Live. So if you go to my Debbie Brown Quilts channel and then click the live button, you'll find it. Facebook only keeps live videos for 30 days. So that's why that's why it's on YouTube as well. Pamela. Oh, thanks. Thank you for sharing with me. It would be no fun if I just did this by myself. So I couldn't have done it without you. Um, Thanks for the quick sew. You couldn't participate today. I quilted when I had littles in the house. I understand the challenge. So, um, enjoy. Enjoy whenever you can. The audio is fine for us. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Love the quilt. Don't feel rushed. Um, Thank you. That was my goal. I didn't want this to be "Oh, I have so much to do. Oh, I'm never gonna get this done." I wanted this to be "I can get this done" quilt. Started picking fabrics. You cut it as I want, so you can try to keep up with the current clue. Excellent. You can do this. I can't wait to see it. Um, Thank you very much. Okay, I think I'm at the bottom. I got a little mixed up. Big surprise. I think I used 6 fabrics. Oh, it'll work. Okay, so let me show you what else is going on. Thank you. I enjoyed today. Thanks for joining in. Let me go back to the class and show you what else is coming along. So that's the gallery of the quilts. Then what is next? Next, you can select a backing. This is in your class. I put up a bunch of fabrics for $6 a yard. If you need some backing fabric, you can select those or piece it from your stash, whatever works for you. Just here to help. Um, then how are we going to finish it? You finished your quilt top, but what are you going to do now? Now it's time to quilt it. So I have a class coming up. It starts Tuesday. It's called 30 days from quilt top to quilted. This is aimed at home machine quilters. I did release a 21 days from quilt top to quilted last year. If you enrolled in that, you're already enrolled in this. I'm just updating the content and adding more. So what I'm going to do is show you how to baste a quilt, um, how to pick your threads, about tension, using the walking foot, using a free motion foot, things like that. And I'm going to be using this year's pattern, which today's pattern, Here Be Dragons, and also some content from last year, which was blanket fort quilt. So you can sign up for this class if you want to figure out how to quilt this on your home machine. I intend this 30 days from quilt top to quilted class to be kind of a resource for you to use in whatever you're doing, because those pesky starting and ending knots. Oh, I don't remember how to do that. There's going to be video in there on how to do those. So this is going to be a reference for finishing any of your quilt tops, but the samples I'm using are going to be how to simply finish these mystery quilts on your home sewing machine. And then what else can you do after? Afterward, you can turn your scraps into color block quilts. I have years and years worth of scrap quilts made from 2.5-inch squares turned into 16 patches. So I just have a link here for the first color blocks class. And then the last thing I want to say is to keep in touch. Um, if you want to find out what other things I have coming up and what's going on and what new content I've released, go to Debbie Brown Quilts and subscribe to my newsletter. This is all in that class. You can find all the links there. You can quilt with me on just like this. I do this live video on Facebook and YouTube on Tuesdays at 2:30 Eastern time. And why do I do it at 2:30? Because my favorite joke when I was a kid is what is a dentist's favorite time? 2:30. So Tuesdays at 2:30, whenever possible. Like if I have an appointment I can't get out of, or if I'm traveling and I spend time caring for mom, then I may not be able to be on Tuesdays, but it's most every Tuesday at 2:30. You can join my machine quilting Facebook group. And I'll be posting in there. You can ask your questions in there about the class as well. Due to some international regulations, I have trouble having questions being posted in classes. It's actually a weird thing in some countries that it changes the tax basis of the class. So you can put your questions in Facebook Live, or you can always contact me, or go into that Facebook group. But I would love for you to follow me on all social media as Debbie Brown Quilts, and also tag me, because I would love to see what you're making. That is me on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, Twitter, all of the things. I'm Debbie Brown Quilts, and also DebbieBrownQuilts.com. So let me stop sharing that and come back and see y'all. Let's see. Great quilt. Oh, thank you. Oh, Joyce, what's going on? Can get you on the phone, so it's your computer. Oh, I'm sorry your computer's having problems. I'm glad I wasn't having problems, but I hope your computer is reboot. Usually, computers, turn them off, turn them back on again. That might help it. Let's see. Brandon, you joined the 30-day class. Great. Thank you. I will see you there. Now, I am not going to be doing a live video every day. I will be posting daily social media reminders. The content I'm going to turn on, it's going to start Tuesday, but Monday when I go to bed, I'm turning on Tuesday's content. I've tried turning it on automatically before. It doesn't work that well. So sometime overnight, I'll be turning it on. Let's see. Joan, you enjoyed your chaos. Chaos is the best, isn't it? And thanks for the feedback. You enjoyed the hour for cutting. I had to go back and rewrite it. I wrote this as, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And as I'm doing it, and I'm a pretty quick sewer and cutter and all of that, I was starting to feel stress. And that's the very last thing I wanted to give you today. I wanted this to be a fun event that was achievable and relaxing, and no dread. I wanted you to start the new year with all happy thoughts of quilting and something you could easily start and finish, so you didn't start your year with a UFO. So that's my quilt. So let's go back. I'm going to end with the picture, because I want YouTube to end with a nice picture. Nope. What did I do? Okay. Let's try to share this again. I'm going to go back and put the pictures up. And let me go to the gallery. So there is the finish, my original idea. I did the black and white version for the pattern. There's a picture of my first one and a picture of my second one. And I'll add in a picture of my third one once I finish quilting, once I finish piecing it. So today or tomorrow. So those are the quilts. The more I see this soft one, I really like that. My sister perked up when she saw that, so I think that quilt already has a home. Let me come back and say hello to you. So thank you very much. Thanks for joining along. It was a really, really fun day for me. I don't get to get out much and sew, so it's great to sew along with all of you. I hope to see you again Tuesday on my Facebook Live. I hope to see you in my 30 days from quilt top to quilted class. I hope to see you in my Debbie Brown's Machine Quilting Studio Facebook group. Longest name ever. And I hope to see you tagging me with your finished quilts online. So thanks for quilting along. Stay in touch. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll see you again soon. Happy quilting!